When music starts, it's time again for Pen Talk 2015 week 28th. As of this week, I begin a new period of life in Beijing. I'm now homeless. Temporarily, I lodge at the apartment of my high school friend. Thankfully, he will stay in Beijing until the end of October, so I can stay at his apartment at least for 2 weeks. So on Monday, July 6th, I took the train from Guangzhou back in Beijing in the very early morning, and then I went back to Dongguan directly because I have to move out from the apartment on that day. It's really a shame that I cannot live there any longer. It's exactly 1 year. So before I left that residential district, I took 2 pictures with my suitcases and a selfie to capture the last moment of this memorable 1 year in this place. And after 1 day's work, I carried 2 fucking heavy suitcases to the apartment of my friend, Mr. Potato, or Brother Potato, and began a new life. On Tuesday, I took half day off, went to the office of Mr. Potato because he's kind of a IT data management company to provide service for the hotel chains and the online travel agencies. So I was very surprised to see how terrible the work office environment they have. But fortunately, it's also for a very short period, 4 months. But still, you can see even like the Vanda Corp, they're not really that friendly to their clients. And in the evening, I drop over a well-known restaurant, which is called Temple Restaurant Beijing, near Dongsi Station. It's a restaurant famous for its owner, who did not only build the restaurant but also the hotel, which was renovated from a ruined, dilapidated temple. But unfortunately, the Beijing government shut down the hotel, but the owner is allowed to keep the restaurant. So the restaurant becomes a very luxury restaurant. In return, that partly explains why the hotel is not allowed to run. After this stopover, I went to meet Joyce, a Dutch girl who we met each other at the beginning of last July, as I newly moved in Beijing. She finished his 1 year study in Jilin for her Chinese language, and now it's time to move back in Holland. So definitely it's my pleasure to see her again after 1 year, to catch up a bit, to exchange the story happened to us in the past 12 months. Very fantastic night. On Wednesday, I went to the cafe. It's a workshop about airline carbon reduction for the climate change. It's quite funny to come across some people from IBM, from some consultancy companies. Although I didn't get any job offers there, it's still a quite opening and nice social event. On Thursday, I finally finished the translation of a Dutch article. It's my first time to translate an article from Dutch into Chinese. I'm happy I managed to do it. Give myself some applause. At the late night, I talked to Joy. We exchanged some stories. It's a nice catch up. On Saturday, I brought Professor John and Professor Wang to the farm of Mr. Gao. It was a really hilarious Saturday. We ate something fantastic and also talked a lot about the new ideas, exchanged many business opportunities. So that's a fantastic week. See you next time.